Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through some of my mixed media paper pads here and pulling a piece out on each, and I'm going to jelly plate on them and show you the different appearances that they're going to look like with my stencils. Depending on what type of paper it is, on how well it's going to look when I do the jelly printing, just the tone of the paper, the texture of the paper, just to kind of do a little comparison and see what looks a little crisper than others and such like that. So let's go ahead and get started. I have quite a few here. This first one is just a drawing pad. It says it's excellent for all dry media, smooth surface. That's fine and dandy. I still like to sometimes use it regardless of whether it's supposed to be for wet media or not, just to see how it would look and come out. I might have a project that calls for a thinner type paper. So just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and use it anyway, just because I would like to. And so I'm going to go ahead and write on the back of it here what it was. So we've got a Master's Touch and drawing. And it is a 95 pound, and it's supposed to be for dry media, but we're going to use it for wet media just because I want to. Be a rebel, guys, right? And then I have Strathmore paper palette, of course, to use for your paints. And we're going to do one on it just for fun, just for giggles. And I'm not going to write on it because it's probably not going to stay on there, I don't believe. Oh, yes it will. Alright, palette paper. Alright, and it's 25 pounds. Alright, so we got ourselves some palette paper. Then I have some Bristol paper by $1 and Rowney. Now, I get this at Ross's. Ross has a lot of different paints and inks and pads that you can get for very reasonable. As you can see, $2.99 for 9x12 sheets. So there was only 10 sheets in there, but I think that's a good deal. So this is nice and thick, slick, and shiny. So we've got Bristol. And it's 90 pound. And you can see all the different medias that you can use on here. They have little pictures on here, which I think is kind of cool looking. So we've got this one. And I think I've got another Bristol one in here. Let's see, I'm going to write the name on here. Brownie. Okay. And then here we have an acrylic one, again, from Ross's, $2.99, 10 sheets. So we got a nice canvasy paper for this. That would be really nice. So we're going to put acrylic on this one. Look, and it is 115 pound. And this is also by the $1 and Rowney. Okay, so we've got that. And this is a linen texture too, so that's nice. The acrylic linen, so acrylic linen. Alright, and then here is another Bristol smooth pad, but this is by Master's Touch. The one that I had was obviously from the $1 Rowney, but I want to see, let's see, it is 103 pound. This is only 90 pound. Smooth surface, excellent for mixed media and sequential art. I don't know if it really looks too much different. Let's see. Maybe in the... Oh yeah, see, this one's a lot more white, and this one's not as blindingly snow white. So let's go ahead and we'll do one with it as well, just because it's a different color. looks like I got, oh, if I can get it off of here, jeez. Alright, I only want one piece. This is really super thick. Thick, a lot thicker than this one. You can see the difference. My hand's shaking there. Okay, so let's go ahead and, yeah, this is a lot thicker, the weight and everything. So, let's see, 103 pound, and we've got Bristol again, and Master's Touch. All right, here we've got some Strathmore charcoal paper, and it has a laid finish. Obviously, it's for charcoal and pastel, but we're going to use it anyway. Oh, look at this. Tell me it looks like a piece of deli paper. Huh, well, we'll have to use that too. All right. So here's the charcoal. And it is 64 pounds. And I want the Strathmore. I mean, you couldn't tell I like paper, right? I've got so many mixed media papers. Okay, another Strathmore, a black mixed media. I love doing marbling on this. So, Strathmore, and it is 184 pound. All right, and you can find this on sale a lot of times too online. Okay, then we've got Master's Touch Premium Tracing Pad. I'm going to do that. Nice. And Master's Touch tracing, and it is 45 pounds. All right. This one here is from Dollar General, guys. This is a very nice heavyweight paper for wet and or dry artwork. It's usually like $6, 30 sheets of it. It does quite well on the jelly printing, I think. It's quite the deal. So I'm just going to put DG for General, Dollar General, and it is, how many pounds? I'm not seeing it. I don't see how much it is. It just says heavyweight. Unless I'm just missing it. Okay, well anyway, heavyweight. So we're going to put that aside. Let's see here. Here's another pastel. Did I do pastel already? Let's see here real quick. Give me a second. Charcoal. No, it was for charcoal. Okay, so this is pastel, just plain pastel paper. Now this one, oh, here I have a bird I was drawing with some of my pastels. I didn't finish it. I forgot all about that being in there. This is in all kinds of different tints. And I'm just going to go ahead and use the tan. I'm not going to get one of every color, but you can, if you would like to at some point in time, try that. So this is Pastel by Strathmore, and it is 80 pounds. All right. And then we've got Watercolor Artist Loft. See, you guys, I've got like so many papers. It's not even funny. That's why we're only going to do one of each. And I like it too. Inside the Artist Loft, they have it, well, actually they have it marked for like artist levels 1, 2, and 3 and such. And I like it because on the inside it does tell you what kind of media each paper is good for, which I really like that. I do love Artist's Loft paper, and you can catch that on sale, like buy one get one free here and there, and I think that's awesome. Okay, so this is watercolor, and it is 140 pounds, and it's the Artist's Loft. I can't talk. It's hard to kind of say, especially when you're thirsty. All right, and then let's see here. We've got Yupo paper. I'm not going to do the Yupo paper. I like to save this for my alcohol inks more than anything, so I'm not even going to do that one. save that one. That one can get kind of pricey sometimes. And then here was just a marker paper pad. Smooth, super smooth surface, clean, crisp lines, acid free. Looks like 270 GSM. So I really like this paper, marker paper. I'm going to use it. And here's another thing too. It's by this Chart Pack. Is that who it is? Chart Pack? Marker Art and Design is who it's by. And I get this at Ross's. And this was 15 sheets for $2.99. And I thought that was pretty cool. And inside they also have the little chart too for their papers. If you were to find, well actually, oh no, it's, oh I see. It's like, they've got different, they've got, let's see, marker, Grumbacher. I wonder if they're like, I wonder if they're like, I have to kind of look at that. I don't understand what, I guess it says, I wonder if they have something to, this is just, I guess, comparison with these different papers. And Grumbacher, if you can say that right, is a really good paper. But anyway, neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and keep going here because I don't want to squirrel off onto another tangent. So let's see, Marker Art and Design, which I had never heard of before. That's all right. And I got a little bit of paint on there, but that don't make no difference, right? Okay, so we have all of our different papers sorted out here, and I'm going to do some jelly plating with some stencils. I'm going to go ahead and get my little glass tempered here, and I'm going to get my jelly plate out. I like to use the gel press ones. I prefer to use this 8x10. I used to have a 12x12. However, I changed for the simple fact that I felt that I was wasting paint, wasting paper, and just I wasn't utilizing the whole jelly plate. So yeah. All right. So I got that out. I do need to have a roll-off paper. Let's see here. Oh, here I even have another mixed media pad right here. This one has a vellum surface. I'll just grab one of these for my roll-offs. If I need another one, I'll grab it. I've got so many sketch pads and so on and so forth. It's not even funny. So, okay. And what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to be doing all of these with fluid acrylics rather than the regular acrylic paint. So that's going to make a difference as well. All right, but that's fine. No big deal. I've got some Golden 8 Professional fluid acrylics. I have, let's see here. Oops, where did my other ones go? I thought I had another thing of them. In fact, I know I do. I had them out last night. Give me just a second. I apologize here. I thought I grabbed the right box with my other ones in it, and I did not. Okay, here we go. This is the correct box. Yes, here it is. All right. Grabbed the wrong one. Should have checked it, but... and then these other inks, gosh, they're so messy, I can't even read on that bottle. These were Royal Langnickel acrylic art inks. I got those at Ross's, and I love those. Those are really nice as well. So we're going to be using those and these golden, and I'm not comparing paints. I'm just basically comparing papers just to see how they look. I mean, I guess I could have just put it down to the paints as well, but I don't like to be strapped for color, so... Alright, and I'm going to be using stencils from PM Artist Studio. And I will have them linked below in the video, and you can check them out. I've got several stencils there, so I'm going to grab those out. Let's see here. That's my newest collection. All right, we'll start off with the newest collection. Let's see here. I'm going to play with these Dinged up donuts, they're called. So we're going to do some of these. Let's see, I've already got some pretty color on them. Tidbits. All right, so let's just go ahead and we'll grab out a color and roll it out. And I think I'm going to put down some red. You might want to use gloves too. I don't really bother with it. I don't care if my hands get dirty. Unless I'm getting ready to go somewhere, then I've got some handy dandy gloves that I will use on occasion. Let's see here. And another thing, guys, when you jelly plate, you do need one of these brayers. I was real prepared, guys. I had didn't even have that with me. I had to get up and get it from the other end. Okay, so I'm going to roll this out. And I'm real bad about how much you should put on there and stuff. I'm just going to cover it. The thin coat there. And roll it off here. And I'm going to put my donuts down. Here we go. There. Now we have some little tidbits in here too. They'll send you the little bits and bobs too. PM will. Let's see here. Well, I guess I don't need another one on there. I guess I got enough. Okay. So I'm going to do that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll out a color over it. Just for fun. I don't have no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just doing. All right, so go ahead and I'm going to put some of this, and I'm going to roll it right over my stencil, because it's no big deal if they get dirty, because I can get them clean if I need to, or I kind of like getting them all messy, actually. Making them all nice and pretty with different colors, right? Now, this might end up looking like Christmas donuts. All right. And roll that off. And just for fun, I'm going to throw in some yellow too. Just trying to get some. Just playing around, no rhyme or reason. Just so that way the video goes fairly quick. You guys aren't like having to wait on me forever and a day. Alright, so this one is the Marker Art and Design. I'm going to put that one down. And I'm just going to go ahead and leave my stencils on there. And rub it down real good here. Alright, let's pull it and see what it looks like. Oops. Bring all my donuts with it. Oh, very cool. Look how nice and crisp that is. I really do like that on that. Very pretty. I can play with that some more. I like that. Very nice. And I'll post these too. Try to post some of these on my community page. As well as if you go into Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists, I'll probably post them in there as well. Alright, now this is really cool too. So I want to get that, but I kind of want to let it dry for a second. And I'll put a color over it. Let's do some, let's see here. Let's just do a little bit of blue. And pick that up. Hopefully pick it up. Alright. It's pretty, isn't it? Beautiful color. I really do like using the inks. Better than the regular acrylic paint sometimes. I just like how it turns out. Okay, this is going to be on the Watercolor Artist Loft, 140 pounds. Let's see what this one looks like. And I'm not going in any order, I'm just doing. And hopefully maybe you're joining in and doing some gelli plating as well. And hopefully I haven't went too fast and didn't let things dry and such, because we'll find out by my polls, won't we? Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, that's really cool. Very nice. Now see, too, I can go back in and reprint over these at any time, color on them, add extra things to them. We'll see what happens. You know, this isn't necessarily, this is cut and dried. How it's going to end up in the very end, or it might. We'll have to see. So, all right, so we've got that one. That's really cool. So we did some donuts. So I'm going to put my donuts aside, and we're going to do another PM Artist Studio stencil. This is becoming one of my favorites, Melty Morocco. And we also have the background it came in still, as well as the mask portion of it. So I'm going to put this out. Until I was doing it with purple, right? All right, so this time I'm going to go ahead and put my color down first. I'm going to go with this yellow ochre, if I say that right. If I don't, I apologize. I'm not the paint guru color person. I used to actually work for, oh, look at that. Oh, it's left on my sprayer there. I used to work at a company that made bridal gowns and bridesmaid dresses and stuff, and so we had all these, we had like 600, 700 different colors you had to memorize all the time. Memorize because, you know, you have to know colors of these dresses, and you know, there'd be like 200 for cerise, and you know, they had all these different colors and stuff, and colors you don't normally hear that name for, like cerise all the time and things like that, but still may butcher the names of the colors sometimes. Got a little faint one on there. I'm just trying to poke it down there a little bit and get it just kind of softly in the background there. Yeah, maybe a little bit more up here. Here we go. All right, so I got that, and I just kind of do it all kinds of different directions. No rhyme, no reason, and no thinking. No thinking. All right, so I really like that, and let's see, what do I want to do over it? Let's just go ahead and let's do the purple, right? Shall we? Let's do it. Or not purple, excuse me, magenta. Magenta. Me like some magenta on my Melty Morocco. Melty Morocco. All right, let's see here. And like I said, I don't know if I'm letting this dry enough. It was such a thin coat that it should be all right. And I noticed, you know, with these liquid acrylics, you know, they don't, you know, when you're using your brayer on it, it doesn't like pull up everything on it when you keep using it, taking off some of the color like your acrylics do. If you're not really, or with your regular paint, acrylics, not the liquids. If you are using the regular paints and not the liquids, then there's a chance it'll peel up a lot easier when you're brayering over to get, you know, lift some of the paint off of it. So just kind of keep that in mind. And pardon me a second, I need to take a drink. I'm like so thirsty. Get chit-chatting like that, and it's like, oh my goodness. Okay, so we got that there. I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. for the melty Morocco in a different direction. Almost looks like flowers, how it's coming down like that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Oh, very cool. I am very happy with that. In fact, I'm going to let that dry just a titch, and you know what I'm going to add to it? I'm going to add me some black. Well, I was going to add me some black. You know what? I'm going to add me some copper. Hey, look at that. Metallic. Who doesn't like them some metallics? Metallic on the melty Morocco. Oh, I'm having way too much fun now, aren't I, here? Okay. We might have to do this in 2 parts because this looks like it might take a bit. And if that's the case, that's fine, because I'd rather do it in 2 parts than... and keep you guys' attention and stuff, and then you guys can watch later. Because there's just... I've got a lot of paper here, and got some other stuff going on too today that I've got to be doing, and I don't want to be late for those things, so I'm gonna have to keep myself on a timer here. All right. Oh, don't that look pretty? Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, now let's see what we can pick it up with, shall we? I'm gonna do it. Well, it's going on this one. This is my next one. Pastel Strathmore, 80 pound. We'll see. We will see what that one comes out like. Oh, I can't wait. This one I'm excited about. I hope it turns out. Guys, cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Alright, let's let it sit there just a second. I'm trying to see exactly all my papers here, because like I said, I don't want this to go really super long. If I have to, I'll split it into 2. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ready? If I should pull from the bottom or the top. Let's go from the top. Dun dun dun. Uh-oh. It's not bringing everything off, but it looks like it's pulling quite a bit of beautiful stuff. Let's see. Oh, now I really like that. I mean, it needs a little more oomph to it, but I think that's really pretty, guys. I mean, it doesn't show the exact pattern of that because of the way I kind of willy-nilly put it on there and moved it around, but it made it look like little starbursts of flowers. Isn't that pretty? I really like that a lot. I can really work with this one, I think, a lot. Very, very cool. All right, very excited about that. Let's just go ahead and leave that as is. And I really do, let's see here. Let's do, you know what, let's go ahead and do, we'll keep the copper, and I think here I am going against what I was saying, but I'm gonna pull my black paper next. And I'm gonna use some more of this copper. I forgot I had this. I haven't used these specific ones, these inks, in a bit. Oops, I got it on the side here. Ugh. Just forget I have things sometimes because, oops, sorry about that. All that clacking and lacking with my thing. I just forget I have these things sometimes. It's just crazy. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this down all the way this time. And I think I'm going to do this sideways on it. And, oops, got some more paint on the side here. Let's see, I think I'm going to roll over it. Oops. And go ahead and get my design really down there. Oops, I'm sorry. Just all of a sudden I got it like off balance here. It's might drive you nuts and me nuts. The table's uneven. Alright. Nope, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to do just a little bit more of this. And then I'm going to mix another color with it. Let's get some of this all over it. There we go. Look how pretty. These stencils be all nice and yummy. All the beautiful colored inks on them, right? Alright. So we're going to bring that up. Put that aside. Oh, that looks really cool. Alright, so let's just let that dry for a sec. Got some more over there. I'm wondering, Let's see here. Do I want to put anything else on there? On this one, I guess I could add those donuts on there, cut knife if I wanted to. Let's see here. No, let's not do that. Let's do, well, I guess we could. Here, I didn't ever actually get these ones dirty, so let's throw down these and these little other doohickeys that came from there, and we're just gonna go over those. And let's go over them with, let's see here, something bright, bright, bright. Let's see, the copper with, oh goodness, how about some teal? This is like a teal color. Is it teal? Oh, and these are water resistant too, by the way, just to let you know. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm very messy with my paints. My inks. Very, very messy. Alright. So we got Melty Morocco and some of these things from the donuts. I'm going to go ahead and take them up. And I'm going to put my Morocco thing back down and get some of that on there. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to put some silver over it. Let's try that. Some of these I haven't had open in a while too. They want to not open for me, so I'm gonna, and I like the little dropper on these too. They're really nice. These are like one of the nicest acrylic inks I've ever had. I highly recommend those. Alright, let's go with this. Hopefully this is gonna look good. We will find out. I am definitely not the expert on the Gelli plate, but I like to think I do halfway decent. Alright, so in there. I don't think you're going to really be able to see the donut thing too much anymore, but let's just see what we got. I probably don't have anything spectacular on this one. I just have a feeling, but, you know, I get going too fast sometimes, and I don't think things out, because like I said, it's mixed media, and I like to go fast and just like to play and have fun, you know, and I do that. I do better when I don't think, and I just do, and that's why it's so hard to really sit there and do a video, because I don't really know how to explain it sometimes, because I just, you know, in my own little world. All right, well, it's pretty. I wish it was brighter, you know, more oomph to it, but that doesn't mean that it has to stay like that, right? So does not mean that at all. All right, what I'm going to go ahead and do is get this off of the plate. So I've got me some baby wipes. And let's see, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. Okay, all right, I'm going to do a few more, and then I'm going to break this up into actually 2 parts. Just so much easier do it in 2 parts, because I am going to have to stop, because I do have a prior engagement that I need to take care of. But like I said, then I'll be back later. All right, so let's do a few more, and let me see. Let's do a dark blue, the golden. It's fallow blue. I guess the PH is silent. Fallow blue. Very gorgeous. Look at that, how vivid that is. These golden, they are really, really nice. I actually bought the golden ones in error. I wasn't paying attention to my packaging, obviously, and thought that it was the regular acrylic, and it wasn't. It was the liquid ones, but that's okay because I really like them. I really like them a lot. All right, so, oh, my dog over here choking in the background. All right, these are my Sea of Crescents. I'm going to put the Melty Morocco away. And we're going to get out the Sea of Crescents. Please don't choke, doggy. I don't know what you got a hold of, but making some choking noises. Okay, this one I am going to put a little bit of color over it, and then I'm going to put it on top of it like that because I like how that looks. So I'm going to add some yellow. I guess I'll go ahead and stick with the golden. Do the yellow. Roll that out. And see what we get with this. Besides green. Besides green. All right. Go ahead, and this one, I want to do it on this one, I think. This, we're going to do it on the tracing paper, which is really super cool. We're going to find out here shortly. And it's nice because you can see what's going on, just as if you had an acrylic piece over it. Look at that. That looks really super cool. I bet you that's going to pull really neat. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Pull from the top. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's very vivid. It will dry nice on here too, by the way, because I have done it already before. But I like that, and I can work with that too. So we can really make some pretty things out of that. Now I've got. We'll take these up. And we'll do them on another piece of paper. Let's see what those end up looking like when we get done. All right, so kind of wave that around a bit here. Let's see here. Oops. 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more pulls and then the other ones later. So we're going to do it on, let's see, we're going to do it on the BRISTOL paper, the Master's Touch BRISTOL paper, and the acrylic one. And then we'll come back to the other, well actually, you know what? Take that acrylic one, we'll use that one for later. We're gonna do the Dollar General paper, I think. We'll come back to these other ones. Alright, so this one here, I want to put some silver on. Or actually, you know what? I don't. I want black. We're gonna do black over this, guys. And that's what I'm going to pull it with. Some black, and you know what? I am going to also... Here I go mixing paints, but I didn't have any black of the golden. Okay, so... Let's just... I'm going to mix that up with the black and the yellow. Okay. And I'm going to do it real quick, like. And this is with the BRISTOL 103 pound Master's Touch. Alright. That on there. Alright. We're gonna pull it on down here. And it looks like it pulled it pretty well much all off of the plate. It's kind of a little muddied up. I don't know though. I kind of really like it. Look at the I really like this Bristol paper. There's another one I did yesterday, as a matter of fact, and I like how it pulls it up. It almost gives it like a crackle effect, kind of like, you know, when you do like wax paper and stuff and on inks and stuff. Anyway, I think that's really cool how that one pulled. Okay, so we got that one, and then one more. We're gonna do the Dollar General, and let's go ahead and we're going to use all of the stencils we used today. We're going to use the Melty Morocco, we're going to use the Sea of Crescents, and we're going to use the Dinged Up Donuts all on one. And I am going to put down black first. Okay. All about the black today. This wants to like see how it's getting all watery looking. I'm gonna get our stuff on there. Our Sea of Crescents. Throws a couple of donuts on there. Right? A couple donuts. Melty things. Alright. That's what we're doing. We're just doing a whole bunch of stuff. I'm just gonna kind of see what happens. Alright. Move my other paper. Don't want to get them messed up. And let's stay. And goodness gracious. My poor dog. I'm gonna have to. I don't know what her deal is, but geez. Like a choking on me here today. Alright. We're gonna use red. And I did notice, though, some of this rolling and nickel, some of it is not as thick as the other. Alright, and this is fast drying, too, by the way. Obviously, with the inks, it's going to be anyway, but... Alright, black and red. Oh my goodness, I apologize, guys. I don't know what she got stuck in her craw, but... Alright, let's just kind of wave this around a little bit. And let's see, maybe I'll throw in some silver. Should I do some silver? I feel like I should need something else thicker on there because it's not like wanting to... Maybe I'll just use some yellow. I don't know, it's just not wanting to adhere on there very well. Shake this up. I don't want to make mud. I think I might be making mud, guys. Making mud on this one. We're making mud. Mud pies today, right? Or fire. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can edit that out, guys. I'm not real good at editing. That's all I need is in the background. Like, my goodness gracious. Alright. Especially on my last pull. This almost looks like mustard and ketchup together, right? Or murderier looking. I think everybody's gonna... Okay, here we go, guys. This is probably gonna be mud. And I also put it on the... Oh my goodness. Alright, guys. I promise she's not like dying or anything on me. She just... I don't know what she's done. Alright. I think I have a muddy mess on this one, but, you know... Oh, my donut's stuck on it. Look at that. Yeah, it's kind of like a muddy mess, but that's alright. I like the color of it. Nothing wrong with the color of mud, right? I think it turned out pretty cool. All those on there. Let's go ahead and I know I said I wasn't going to do this, but we're going to pull off all the stencils off of there like that, like so. Oh my god, look at the mess of that. Some major league cleaning up to do. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use, to get this off of there, I'm just going to grab, I thought I had it, let's see, oh, here we go, just a piece of this Gelli paper to pick up the rest of it, see what it does, if anything. It's so slick, I don't know that it will. And then this will be the end, and then I will come back when I'm done a little later, and I'll do the second half with those pieces of paper. Alright. There we go. Yep, mud. That doesn't mean that it can't be played with, right? So, yeah. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, so guys, I've used all the papers that I'm going to use today other than this piece here. This is not one I'm just pulling this off of there so I can get some of this off of the plate. But I appreciate you guys watching, and hopefully you joined in on with me, and I'll be back too to do up the rest of those papers, and get this out of the way, and we'll see what we come up with then with those other papers. We'll be doing the palette paper, the other Bristol, we'll be doing a charcoal one, an acrylic one, and I think that's it. All right, so just to kind of recap, we've got this one. I'm just trying to get them, they're kind of wet. I don't want to, some of them are anyway. We have that one. Came up with that one. Two pieces to it. This one. So we're getting all kinds of, you can tell the look by the depth and the shining. It just, you can tell some look like it's got more depth to it. Some just more crisper, cleaner lines. The pattern, the texture of the paper gives it an extra texture to the pattern of what we've got. That one's kind of still wet. Here's my black one, and here's one of the other ones. And like I said, it doesn't mean that it's over playing with these, because you can very well come up with other things too. So yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it for right now. Thanks for watching and joining in with me, and stay tuned for the second half of this. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer to the best of my ability. And yeah, so happy crafting, guys. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I certainly do appreciate it. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for hanging with me. Bye.